Each week we highlight a story from CBS Village, the CBS News site that gives voice to diverse communities. Today we're introducing you to one woman whose goal is to help bring compassionate care to the disabled and elderly. Susan Elizabeth Littlefield from CBS News Minnesota has that story.
We're always going to start off by cleansing.
Gayle King is on a mission.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to remove the cleanser nice and gently.
She wants to help clean skin, but her helping goes deep and wide. She owns Glow Skin Spa in Crystal. An esthetician by trade, she's a giver by nature.
Look, every day somebody needs help.
And often, she says, they are people who use wheelchairs or seniors, and she is driven to help.
I wouldn't say it comes from really not being able to take care of my grandparents, them being in another state as they aged, and just not being able to care for them how I wish I could really fuels me to do what I do.
And what she does is help people like Helen.
I thought I had strep throat. Come to find out it was cancer.
Throat and neck cancer. She conquered 45 days in the hospital and dozens of chemo and radiation rounds, a journey that's still humbling.
So I required a lot of help with bathing. It's really important. I have family, but you don't want your family seeing you at your lowest. At least I didn't.
So in between facials and with health department approval, Hanifa is going to homes to help bathe people who need assistance.
Oh, I'm glowing like $1 million. I might be 18 again.
I love it. I love it.
And her services are being well received.
Then she came in with her gentle hands, her rub down, and it didn't bother her. It was more of, I'm here to help you. I want you to get back on the level where you was. And I'm like, wow.
And you saw there's a need here.
Yes, there's a big need because a lot of times, like the skin is just caked up on their bodies.
There's a real depth to doing
this. I know what taking care of it will do. And so do a lot of people who are living it. Just think, like people just not being turned over properly. You get bed sores and things like that. So I think just having someone come in to exfoliate the skin is really a good thing to do.
She's been flooded with requests and hopes to hire more people in hopes of keeping more people clean and stable.
A lot of people don't want to live in assisted living homes. They do want to remain on their own as much as they can.
So this helps them stay independent?
Yes, yes.
Whether it's a relaxing bath or a foot detox, Helen is gaining her health and her dignity thanks to a mission that cleans the skin and refreshes the soul.
It's like a newborn baby. You know, like, wow.
And Susan Elizabeth Littlefield joins us now. Susan, we're blown away by Hanifa. I mean, it's a major act of charity there from a real professional. What kind of feedback, what kind of response did she get when that story aired?
Well, you guys, that's been a big response. She told me her phone has been ringing off the hook. Now, she had that for-profit spa business, so people were calling for this service. But since the story aired, she's decided to start a nonprofit specifically for these bathing services that are so badly needed.
Susan Elizabeth, I love the line in your piece. You say that her mission is to clean the skin and refuel the soul. It's so, so true. Where did her passion for this kind of work come from? Because she's really, I mean, doing an incredible service for people here.
She really is. She's a giver. And she said that there's work that people just don't like to do. And she said, Susan Elizabeth, I do it. I know it needs to be done, and I do it. And she does it for those grandparents who she honored in the story.
Is there something we didn't see in your story that you think we should know?
Yeah, I really want you to know that there's real dignity to this cleanliness. Helen, who you saw in that story, the cancer survivor, she sent me a photo I want to send you guys. She said, Susan Elizabeth, this is me getting all dressed up for dinner on my birthday. She said, this is something I couldn't do before. She said, I now feel comfortable and confident because of this service that really provides basic human dignity.
Go, Helen. I mean, imagine the boost in confidence after that service that she had. You know, she felt great. She looks great. Susan Elizabeth, thank you so much for that story.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.